Before Charity came to town, I was gonna ask you out.
You were?
I wanted to start dating you.
Miguel.
I mean, if Charity hadn't come into my life, who knows?
Maybe you could have loved me.
Yes.
To find each other now, it's so romantic.
What was that?
We're moving.
The brake slipped.
The car's speeding up.
Hang on.
Miguel.
Tommy! What the? Timmy and Tommy are gonna die!
Bring them to us. Bring Miguel and Kay to us. We will destroy them.
Well, you're wrong, Chad. I don't feel about you the way that you say you feel about me.
I think you do, Whitney. I think you're just using this Chad got Tiffany pregnant and then dumped her garbage to deny what's in your heart.
You know, falling in that mine shaft obviously messed up your brain because you don't know what you're talking about.
I know what I felt when you kissed me. It was more than your lips. It was all of you.
You're making too much of that kiss.
I think I ain't making enough out of it.
The spirits, ghosts, whatever they were, they warned me that I was in mortal danger.
Are you sure you actually saw spirits?
They were as real as you are. And they told me that someone was coming after me. I heard noises in the bushes and I thought that they were right. So I started running until you caught me. Is it you, Hank? Are you the one that the spirits warned me about? Are you trying to kill me?
You realize what Julian falling down that sinkhole means, don't you, Sam?
Yeah, it means one more person we're gonna have to rescue.
Julian must be dead. And that would mean that you and I, we could pick up right where we left off all those years ago, starting tonight.
What is this? Well, well. My own private porn show. Who are the featured players?
2 people that you know.
Really?
Come closer. Get a better look. I know that you'll be very interested in what you're about to see.
Teresa, Gwen, I want to do right by both of you. But if I were like my father, I would have married you, Gwen, and I would have taken Teresa as a mistress. Not that you would have stood for it.
Yeah, right.
Something in me refuses to be like my father. It's like maybe it's my mother's genes driving me.
What about those papers I found, Mama? They prove that Ethan is Sam Bennett's son. Ethan, what if you weren't a crane?
Where did that come from?
Teresa, why did you say that?
voice of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew. You'd take me highest, breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life. I asked because Ethan...
No, Ethan... Teresa's just trying to confuse the issue. You are a Crane through and through. You're heir to your family's empire. You're the man I have loved and dreamed of marrying my whole life. And in spite of everything, I still do.
Oh, good job, Gwen. The perfect blend between passion and pleading.
You know, Gwen's right about me being a Crane. I mean, it's who I am. It's how I see the world. I mean, I don't approve of a thing my father says or does. But I'm a Crane and I'm proud of it.
And you should be. Ethan, the Cranes are a great family. And they're respected and admired throughout the world. I mean, people would give anything, do anything to become a Crane. I mean, you know that more than anyone, don't you, Teresa? I mean, you've done everything you possibly could to snag Ethan.
Careful, Gwen. You want to keep Ethan feeling sorry for you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to attack Teresa like that, Ethan. I'm just so upset. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I mean, the only thing that I am sure of is that I love you, Ethan. And if I don't become your wife, I'll just die.
And the Oscar goes to...
Pick up where we left off. Why can't you get it through your head that what we had is over? Right? Grace is my wife now, and I love her. And I'm not going to leave her to come back to you.
I'm not asking you to, Sam. Stay with Grace. Truly, I don't want to hurt her. I just want to spend some time with you once Julian is officially dead and buried.
I don't believe what I'm hearing.
I know. It's almost too good to be true. But once Julian is out of the way, well, then we can spend time together. And not just to make love, but to share our secrets and our thoughts. And, oh, won't it be wonderful, Sam?
I just hope that Grace never sees Ivy and Sam like this together. With those premonitions that she's been having, she could realize the truth. And you're right. The consequences would be disastrous. Oh, my God.
I've never seen a porn show with people I know. Other than myself and Eve. Oh, Eve. Oh, she put the X in X-rated. And still, I can't wait to see who's starring in this skin flick.
You're in for a big surprise.
I hope it's not you wearing nothing but a smile.
Oh, you should be so lucky. Of course, in my day, we didn't have skin flicks.
What did they have in your day? Dirty hieroglyphics?
Good one, Julian.
Wait a minute. You never said how you know my name.
Oh, the Cranes and I go way back.
An old friend of Father's. But what are you doing living underground like this?
It's private. People can't steal my precious things.
This legally belongs to me.
Turn around, and you'll see who's starring in what you call the skin flick.
It's Ivy. Sam Bennett. I don't believe this.
Seeing is believing. Keep watching.
Talk about being stopped dead in your tracks.
We've been meaning to get rid of the dumb duo. Now we don't have to. Their deaths will just be a la carte.
Timmy loved you, Tabby. Goodbye, Princess. Oh no, Timmy, no!
Okay, so go ahead and tell me, what is it that you think you see, Chad?
I see a girl who's scared of her feelings. Scared of how much she likes this dude who her parents don't want her to get tight with. But what scares you most of all is that you care about me just as much as I care about you.
Oh, please, in your dreams.
No, it's happening, for real. And if you were woman enough, you'd admit it. But you're too scared of what might happen if you did.
They knew this whole area was dangerous. They should have had these mines sealed off years ago. Of course, they don't give a fig if anyone gets hurt. They never do. God, please forgive me for saying this, but I am so glad that Julian fell into that hole.
Hey, man, I got plenty of reasons to hate the Cranes. Julian in particular. What's your beef with them? What do you do to make you hate him so much?
I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's talk about something else besides Julian and his rotten family. All the Cranes are bad.
Not all the Cranes are bad, TC. Where are you, Sheridan?
Are you the one trying to kill me, Hank?
Why would you think I'm out to kill you, Sheridan?
I'm losing it, aren't I? Why would you kill me? What would you have to gain from it? Like, why are you looking at me like that? You're making me nervous. Hank, you're really starting to scare me. Why don't you say something?
Gwen, I won't abandon you.
Really?
Look, no matter what's decided, I'll be here for you and Teresa. And if nothing else, I'll always be a friend you can count on.
Well, Ethan, you can be Teresa's friend. You can keep her as your mistress if you want, as long as I am your wife.
I don't want to be Ethan's mistress, Gwen. I want to be his wife.
Well, I know that's what you want, Teresa. But what about Ethan? Do you really think that you have what he needs? Teresa, you may think you love Ethan, but you don't know the first thing about him. You will never know as much about Ethan as I do. Look, and forgive me for sounding harsh or possessive, Ethan, but it's true. You and I have spent our entire lives together. Ethan, no woman is ever going to touch your soul the way I have.
That's it. Remind Ethan that Teresa is not on his level. She has no class, no breeding. And no one in our set is ever going to accept the housekeeper's daughter as one of our own.
Marry me as planned, Ethan, and I promise you, you won't regret it. I will be the best wife, mother, and lover you could ever hope for.
Timmy, my poor Timmy.
That's one dead doll, all right.
You could have saved him. You could have stopped that minecart from running him over.
Well, now, we could have, but we didn't want to. I mean, we are evil, after all, now, aren't we? The crushing blow that Timmy suffered is really just the beginning of all the harm that's going to come to the good people of Harmony.
Timmy, come back to life. Don't leave me. All old Tabby's got in this world. I can't imagine life without you. Oh, I'm sorry for all the times I lost patience with you and boxed your ears and locked you in the attic with Fluffy, threatened you with matches. If I could go back, I'd change things. Be much nicer. I'd be much nicer to my sweet Timmy.
Tabitha Lennox nice. Now that's one power you'll never have.
Shut up! There's nothing in this world I would do for my Timmy. Come on, Timmy. Come back to life. Don't leave me. Don't leave your princess. I need you.
Look, if we give you another doll, will you shut up?
I don't want another doll. I want my Timmy. He's one of a kind. He's unique. My precious Timmy.
Grace never has to know I've become your mistress. She won't get hurt. I get you. Everybody wins.
You know what? You can forget it, all right? Because it's never going to happen.
Got Sam's coffee. Any contact with anybody trapped in the mine?
No, not yet.
You know, I just couldn't bear it if anything happened to Kay or Charity or Miguel, Tabitha, even Julian.
Oh, Grace, we just have to have faith that everybody will make it out alive and unhurt.
I just took a moment to say a prayer. You know, those premonitions I had really unnerved me. Thank God I have Sam to rely on, huh?
There was a time you couldn't get enough of me, Sam. Don't you still find me attractive?
Look, her beauty has nothing to do with this.
So you still find me beautiful?
No, look, the point is, I'm a one-woman man, right? And Grace is the woman for me now.
Well, maybe this will change your mind.
You seen Sam? I want to give him his coffee. What's going on with Sam and Ivy?
Ivy and Sam Bennett lovers. That's impossible. What kind of a trick is this? What I am seeing couldn't be.
Seeing is believing. And to prove my point, boil, boil, toil and trouble. Fire burn, mirror bubble.
To me.
Who are you to talk, considering what you did to Ivy?
What I did to her. I gave her my name, I shared my wealth and my power. I gave her children, her precious Ethan, who will inherit the Crane dynasty. What more can any woman ask for?
How about love?
Love?
Yes, and are you forgetting that on your wedding night she overheard you and your father talking about what a good business deal you made by marrying her?
As if my shrew of a wife would ever let me forget.
No wonder she hates you. Considering marrying you, she had to give up the love of her life.
Well, Ivy's gonna lose a hell of a lot more when I divorce her for having an affair with Sam Bennett! Oh! I'll strip her of everything, including the love of our firstborn son, Ethan.
Only Ethan isn't your son, Julian. He isn't a crane.
I will be a wife that you can be proud of. I will never do or say anything to embarrass you or your family. Say you'll marry me, Ethan.
Say it. Come on, say it. Ethan. Oh, I should have ripped her tongue out when I had the chance.
I believe you, Gwen. And your passion means a lot to me. And you're right. We do have a lot in common.
Yes, she got him. Gwen won.
We still have the church. Ethan, the guests are still coming. We have the rings. We can get married. The only people who know that you hesitated were our immediate family and my bridesmaids. No one else will ever know that you had to know for sure. And that you do now.
Ethan, how can you marry Gwen when you love me?
He will marry me because he knows that I can make him happier than you ever could. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
Yes, Gwen. And you'll make a wonderful wife.
Whitney, why don't you just admit it? You're scared of what might happen if you own up to your feelings for me.
Look, Chet, I'm not scared of you or my feelings. And if you're wondering why I kissed you before, it's because you were hurt. And I felt sorry for you. I just want to make you feel better, that's all.
So you just go around kissing people to make them feel better? Dr. Mom teach you that?
You know, I hate the way you twist around what I say.
And I hate when you just don't own up to the truth. And the truth is that you kissed me because you want me. Just like I want you. And if you just stop putting this wall up between us, there's no telling what could happen. Oh, and for the record, your kiss did make me feel better. You're a pretty good kisser with me. Very nice. And very sweet. It makes me want to kiss you back.
You know, nothing is ever going to be between us, Chet. Ever.
Chad, came by to see how you're doing.
I'm feeling better, Coach. I mean, not as good as I'd like to, but I'll manage.
Hank, you're making me nervous. Why don't you say something?
What's the point? I made my play for you and I lost to Luis. I guess the only thing left to say is goodbye.
Oh, I get it now. The spirits let me think that in finding Luis, I would be hurt. But you're the one who's really hurt. I'm so sorry, Hank. Who knows, if Luis hadn't come along, things might have worked out between you and me.
I guess we'll never know, will we?
Look, your friendship still means the world to me. I don't want to lose it. You know, I was being foolish earlier. I know that no matter what happens, you would never hurt me.
I wonder where Sheridan is.
What is it?
I saw some guy. They're kind of freaked out with all that talk about spirits, you know? But warning you about danger.
Maybe it was one of the rescuers.
Yeah, keep quiet. Stay here. I'll check it out.
Okay.
gun and shoot Sheridan now. With the silencer, no one will hear you.
Well, I've lost her to Luis already, so what more do I have to lose?
You will make a wonderful wife, Gwen. And if my father or grandfather were in my position, they'd marry you in a minute. But I'm not like them in that way.
What?
Uh-oh.
Teresa will also make a wonderful wife.
No.
But Gwen, how can I marry you, as good a woman as you are, when half my heart belongs to Teresa?
But Ethan,
Gwen, please, just let me finish. Scott, I don't want to hurt either of you anymore. So, once I figure out what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask one of you to marry me. And I know I don't deserve either of you after the way things have turned out, but I'm hoping that you can forgive me for my shortcomings and that we can all move on. Because once I'm married, that's it. I don't believe in a divorce or having a mistress. You know, I want to have a long and happy life with my wife. United in love through good times and bad times, the whole 9 yards.
Ethan, you are such a fool. Oh, maybe Gwen can use this to her advantage.
Ethan, I hate to see you suffer like this, knowing that whatever you decide is going to break one of our hearts. So, if you want, I'll give you up. I'll leave Harmony and never see you again if it'll make you happy. Because, Ethan, your happiness is the only thing that matters to me.
Gwen, what a brilliant, but desperate move. You could win Ethan back, or you could lose everything in one hand. What's it going to be? Come on, Ethan, say something. The suspense is killing me.
When I can't put into words what your willingness to sacrifice your happiness for my sake means to me. But I've already forced you to give up the wedding. I can't ask you to sacrifice anything more.
I just can't stand to see you suffer like this.
And Gwen, I hate it that I've hurt you so much. I wish that I could have spared your feelings. That I could have told you sooner, but something kept getting in the way.
Ethan tried to tell you that he loved me from the moment he first realized it, but the timing was never right.
And I didn't want to cancel our wedding the night before we walked down the aisle. But I couldn't very well marry you feeling the way I do about Teresa any more than I can marry Teresa feeling the way I do about you. You know, I've hurt you both so much.
I don't blame you, Ethan. You didn't mean to.
Badger.
I don't blame you either, Ethan.
I can't let this go on any longer. I've got to put an end to this the only way I know how.
Sam, what's going on? It's my fault, Grace. I just realized what my life would be like without Julian, and, well, Sam managed to give me some hope that things might still work out. Yes, well, Sam is a very compassionate man, and I'm sure that Julian is going to be fine.
I heard about Mr. Crane. I can only imagine what must be going through your mind. Come, I'll look after you.
You know, I know that Ivy doesn't have the best marriage, but it's obvious that the thought of losing Julian has affected her. You know, I know how I'd feel if I thought I lost you.
So this is
the secret Ivy's kept from me for all these years, her love affair with Sam Bennett. No wonder she wanted to make friends with Grace to be near Sam. What the hell does Sam Bennett have that I don't have?
He's gorgeous, sexy, ooh, and that body of his.
It was a rhetorical question. I don't know who you are or where you got those videos, but I'm damn glad I ran into you.
Come back again sometime. I'll show you another secret. An even bigger one, guaranteed to rock your world.
Bigger than Ivy's love affair with Sam Bennett?
It's better if you find out on your own. And you will, soon.
You're the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Must be carny folk. Since she's squatting under Crane land, what's hers is legally mine. A Rembrandt. His final self-portrait. The scholars have been hunting for hundreds of years. Oh. Come to Daddy. Priceless portraiture. Now, settle the score. Ivy.
Timmy. Timmy.
Until somebody finds us. Somebody good, I mean, because Charity's evil now, and so is Tabitha.
I don't know what's wrong with Charity, but I have to find her. I have to help her.
No, Miguel, she'll kill you for sure.
Look, we'll all die if we just sit here, Kay. We have to do something. What the? It's like there's an invisible wall around the car. What's happening?
You'll find out soon enough, Miguel.
Timmy, 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 open up your eyes. Come back to me. Come back to Tabitha. Oh, I'll do anything you ask. Oh, Tabitha, get rid of Fluffy yet? Oh, Timmy, you little rat, you're alive. What about Fluffy?
Okay. Since killing everybody one by one surely isn't working, we have to move on to Plan B. We're just gonna wipe out the whole damn town in one fell swoop.
Fluffy too.
Silence!
I've never seen that trick before.
Look, Charity's playing with fire.
Charity, stop! You don't know what you're doing!
Oh, but we do, Miguel. We're gonna take this little fireball here and we're gonna throw it up into the sky. So that when it falls down, it hits Harmony and vaporizes everybody in it.
This could be it, Tim. The big one.
Great. Timmy came back to life just in time to die.
I'm not going to marry either one of you. It's the only way to resolve this. And you're just gonna have to marry other men because I'm staying single.
Ethan, no!
You can't do that.
Well, other than cloning myself, I don't see any other way to resolve this mess. Because I love you both too much to hurt either of you.
I know another way.
Careful, Gwen. If you make a mistake, you'll lose him.
What's your idea, Gwen?
It's the obvious answer. It'll solve everything.
Charity's gonna wipe out the whole town of Harmony and everybody in it. All the people we love.
I both fire. This could be the end of us all.
Where are you? I'm getting scared.
Shoot her. Shoot her now.
Hey guys, any of you seen Sheridan? No. She should have been back by now.
If you keep staring at Sam like that, someone is going to realize you lust for him.
Don't be silly, Pilar. No one suspects a thing.
Hello?
You deceitful slut. Your secret's out. I know all about you and Sam Bennett.
Mrs. Crane, what is it?
Oh my God, how could he know?
Don't worry about your premonitions, all right? Everything's gonna be okay. Oh my God. What the hell is that?
Looks like it's headed straight for us.
This is great. Look. Oh my God. What's happening?